There are always stocks trading at a discount, but finding them is the challenge. The first method I use to find cheap stocks is the S&P 500 heat map offered by FinViz. Here we see the various market sectors, and they are further broken down by the stocks within them. Based on your intended investment time frame, you can adjust this map accordingly. I like to look at stocks that are discounted over a 1-year period. Then I look for a sector that is mostly red, meaning the stocks within are down over the year. Currently, the consumer defensive sector is being beaten down, and we can zoom in to see which stocks are the most discounted. I think of picking a cheap stock sector as a tailwind for whichever stock I might buy. Then I find the most discounted stocks within the sector, or the most prominent companies, and I go to seeking alpha to determine if they are actually trading at a discount by comparing the current price to earnings ratio to the 5-year average. The idea here is that I want the price of the stock to be cheap and for the valuation to be cheap as well. If the PE is relatively low, my fundamental analysis will continue. The next way I find cheap stocks is by using a stock screener through 2D Ameritrade. I created a custom screen, and my first filter is a current PE ratio between 10 and 26, a market cap greater than $2 billion, revenue growth greater than or equal to 5% over the last 5 years, and the same for earnings per share. And lastly, a 15% decrease in price over the last 52 weeks. The concept here is that the key aspects of a company's fundamentals are intact, while price and valuation is low. Once I have the list of companies, I go through one by one back at seeking alpha and determine if the stock is at a low PE ratio compared to the 5-year average. And from there, the analysis will continue or stop. These are the two main methods I use to find cheap stocks. How do you find cheap stocks? Thanks for watching.
I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is for educational and entertainment purposes.